This is
I don't
Yoshi's
remember.
house.
That's his whole house?
His whole house. How much do you think he paid for this?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Before they had to pay a lot of money. Before they had to pay anything, he just built it. He got lucky.
He did. Little bastard. Javier, have you ever played any of these old Mario games?
Fuck no. I had Mario, Sonic, and the Olympic Games.
Really?
Mm.
That's it.
That has to be the most bizarre title. Most bizarre Mario title.
Everything's just so happy in this game. I wish it was like that in real life.
It is
For a
if
little
you
bit.
if you take enough medication.
Take enough Adderall, yeah. Become anti-Adderall.
Little bastard waited until I moved.
Whoa.
This was Yoshi's first appearance ever. His first game.
He's
Also,
always so hungry.
they confirmed it years later. Oh, can't eat that
He's a
guy.
motherfucker.
They confirmed years later that he's like punching the back of Yoshi's head.
Oh
Right.
yeah, he is.
Yeah,
That's animal abuse.
it really is.
But who cares? Yoshi has a single purpose.
How many apples do you think he'll be able to eat?
Oh, Yoshi, it's like a bottomless pit. It's like you. You eat and you eat and you eat and you never get full.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
That's what
long,
animals are for. They're
a
told
long-
to do things that humans tell them to do.
right? Like crack smelling dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, do you remember the time we were gonna go to a national park as a group, and Javier was gonna bring acid with him on the plane, so you could take it in. You could take it in the national park.
That would have been crazy.
And the only thing that saved him was the fact that he told us, he's like, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and we're like, dude, you're gonna get arrested. And he's like, no, I'm not.
I mean, they
Only if they were to find it. The fact that you got edibles through there kind of makes me wonder that you could probably get through with a tab.
It just needs to look like food, or like it just needs to
Yeah.
be conveniently placed. Like they'll just there's like
Oh shoot!
just so it looks like any other object.
You'll get another Yoshi. That's, yeah. I didn't. I honestly, personally, I would have never risked it.
And I left it on the sun. I'm not sure if I threw it away or took it at some point.
No,
You left it in my car.
Yeah, you left it in his car.
But
Yeah.
I gave it back to you, obviously.
It got hot in that car.
It did.
I'm pretty sure. It was 4 years ago, man.
There you go. You can do the castle level, Alex.
Cool. It's my favorite one. You can tell I don't know how to play this.
Javier, what's your favorite favorite machine to use?
None of them.
None of them?
I sort of enjoy doing this shit.
There's something to be said about doing like the bicep curl. You're gonna have to crouch here. Something about doing the bicep curl is very satisfying when once you're done with your rep or your set.
Dude, why is... Oh my gosh, dude.
That was like watching a car crash in slow motion.
No! Even I saw that coming.
And it was funny because the door
I'm still trying to learn the controls.
The door
It's so
was-
awkward.
right there. You were so close.
I mean, it's just satisfying to watch the progress, but you have to suffer first.
I mean, it builds character though,
Sure, whatever.
and testosterone,
Whatever you say, man.
and endorphins.
Sure, man, whatever.
I don't have to duck.
It grazed your head.
Watch out.
All right, you
Dang,
ready
I
to do
really
it?
need the fireball.
Whoa.
I don't like how he's fucking doing crazy shit like that.
Right? What do you think the property value of this place is?
Nothing.
Nothing?
It's so bad because no one wants to come here. So it's worth 0.
This is like
Whoever fucking has it can just own it.
You gotta knock his ass out. Gotta slide him on.
let's kill him and steal his land and then appropriate it for ourselves.
He's being a bitch.
This could be a great beachfront property.
Oh, he died.
I'm not very good at this. You want to try?
No.
He gave you
I
the
want to
kiss
give
of
y'all a chance to play. Gosh.
I was playing with chance
With your
right
life.
there. Oh gosh. Wow.
Gotta wait for him.
There we go.
Doesn't he have the move where you jump up and then he does like a double front flip and then slams down?
That's not in this game. That was
Oh.
before they invented the ground pound.
Okay. That power up is kind of overpowered.
Did you know that this game is just one big fat example of neural style transfer?
The fuck are you talking about?
What's neuro style transfer? What does that mean?
It's like ideas being conveyed secretly through memes,
I mean, that's always been going on. That's not new.
like a psyop.
Dude, all of reality is a psyop. By God.
My God. What's your favorite conspiracy theory, Javier?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the one that you get the most entertainment from, the most value, most bang for your buck?
That there's a secret cabal controlling everything. That's just hilarious. 'Cause that's like, if you had experience running any kind of organization, you know how hard that is.
But anything is possible. You can't rule out anything.
If you put your mind to it, yeah. I think if the cabal puts their mind to it, they can do it. Oh,
Probably.
I feel. Oh gosh, you know what's funny? I was literally just about to compliment myself on how good I was playing.
You fucked up.
Yeah, my ego.
That's how it goes, man.
That's why you just don't say anything.
I'm like the ego of the group.
Yeah.
And Javier's the super ego because he's a egotistical maniac.
Man, shut your Freudian ass up.
And then Alex is the id.
I'm more of a Jungian. More of a psyche representation. Is the consciousness, the self, and the shadow.
Apparently they were originally going to call the Oedipus complex the Hamlet complex because some people are like, oh, he's jelly that his uncle is getting to bang his mother. And it's like, what the fuck are you reading into? It's
Those
like
people watch a lot of porn.
in the 1900s,
If you're gonna think like that, then you're a porn addict.
you're a coomer. They were gooning. Freud and Jung were gooning in the early 20th century.
Something like that.
See, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to touch the bar, and you get like a very satisfying, pleasing visual and sound effect.
What do the stars do? You got 57 of them.
That's actually the currency in this world.
So are there shops you can go to like the other Mario games?
No, this was before shops were invented. Before the Battle Pass came
Gosh,
about.
I hate Battle Pass. It's so stupid.
You know Fortnite? Oh, fuck. You know Fortnite is like single-handedly destroyed gaming. Well, not single-handedly, but it's...
That idea destroyed gaming.
It set a bunch of shit trends.
Gaming was already heading in that direction with like microtransactions and DLCs and shit like that. But it was when the Battle Pass was introduced. That's when... and Fortnite was a live service. That's when everybody started to... Like, everybody was making those games. Because they're like, oh, it's the easiest way to make
Yeah,
money.
that's where the suits were going.
Yeah.
And the gamers were getting fucked over.
I'm just glad that there's a lot of good games we still can play to this day
Like older
that
games.
don't require like what we need now.
The games that you can play, like these older games that are really good, it's getting harder to play them because companies are not putting them to be available for audiences, for modern audiences. Like games like this might not necessarily be playable unless through illicit means.
Because not everyone has.
No, not everyone's gonna
What
have
is this, Nintendo 64?
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo?
Not everyone's gonna have a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So
I would have to say most people don't have one of those.
yeah.
Almost nobody.
Javier, who's your favorite Mario character?
None of them.
Oh shit, Yoshi's
I think
gone.
Yoshi's the best. He's the one getting you through all these levels.
Yeah, I also believe in Yoshi supremacy.
Yeah. Go green, guys.
We had this guy in my high school. He was called the Green Man. And every day he would speak over the announcements. And his whole deal was He would tell people about recycling and shit, which is why he was called the Green Man.
That was a close call.
And then it turned out that he was doing it for a profit. So I guess he really was the Green Man.
As expected.
Right? I'm just so bitter and cynical now that I'm an old man. Now that I've been around for a couple decades. I'm just so angry all the time. Just like, you know, like everything is a facade. You feel?
Are you projecting right now?
Well, is it projecting if I'm like telling the truth? If I'm being real?
You're telling your truth.
I'm telling my truth. I hate that expression. I really hate that.
What, your truth versus the truth?
Yeah, there's no such thing as my truth. There's either reality, there's objective reality, and that's it.
Well, there's perspective. We all kind of do that to some extent. This shit's fucking crazy out here.
Yeah.
That's why I do methamphetamine, you know?
Exactly.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, man. That's
You probably
why you do it.
I'm
Take
joking.
substance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably shouldn't say that, because based on shit you've said previously, people might actually believe that one.
Wait, who you talking
Well,
about?
it was a joke, so
Talking to Alex. Alex, what drugs have you not done?
that one,
And you haven't done heroin either.
yeah, never.
But
That's the very worst one.
you've done worse than meth?
Yeah.
I would agree with that, actually.
Not by much, but it is worse.
Oh, fuck.
I forgot about those stone guys.
The womps.
Brings back good memories, yeah.
Brings back good memories of the Pain Olympics. People using them for the Pain Olympics to smash their dicks.
That's not all they did.
What else would they do for the Pain Olympics?
I don't fucking know. All I saw was that particular video. And I just, after that, like, I knew I
Cut off their wee-wee.
just stay away from that stuff. Like, there's certain gore will just fuck you up. Like cursed images, there's cursed videos.
Did that fuck you up? Did that traumatize you?
Yeah, I mean, I remember it very vividly.
Is the Pain Olympics, is that on the deep web? Or the dark web?
I mean, it's even on the surface, and it's even on Reddit. You can find gore.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not watching that
I don't
garbage. I'm not
recommend-
watching that.
I don't
I'm not
recommend
watching.
you seek it out.
I'm not.
It's unless you want to deal with like the imprinted trauma of whatever the video was capturing.
Why would I purposely do that to myself?
Some people would live for that stuff.
I think there's just like a morbid curiosity in all of us, because I remember back when people were talking about like all the ISIS beheading videos. I did look up one of them. I tried to on YouTube, but of course, you know, YouTube's not going to allow that, so I didn't end up finding it. And that was before I knew about LiveLeak or you know, anything else like that. So I mean, fortunately, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did look for it. And I don't even know why. That's the funny part. Well, not funny, but interesting.
It could just be as simple as an impulse. It doesn't have to be anything more than that.
It's a tragic case of too much curiosity.
Right?
I would say at the end of the day, it's just curiosity. Just don't be weird about it and freaking watch so many videos back to back to back. And be like, oh my gosh, I'm traumatized. Well, no wonder. You just watched 100 of those videos back to back to back. I wonder why you're traumatized.
No, they're gonna show other people like, hey, look at this, check this out.
Did that happen a lot at y'all's school? That happened at my school a lot.
There was this one dude who sat next to me in English who just look up shit like that. Not all the time, but I remember him just doing it once. Like, what the fuck are you watching?
I was a keep to myself kind of guy, so I didn't really care about what other people were doing.
It's surprising what students could get away with back then.
I still get away with it now.
I'm sure they do. Kids are just so much more tech savvy than all the oldies out there. Okay, this is it. This is the run.
What does that green outline do?
There's like a secret block that I can hit somewhere, and it'll like cause those to appear. Okay, shit.
Baby Bowser.
No, this is, I think, Roy Koopa.
Who the fuck is that?
It's one of the many forgotten children by Bowser, because he didn't want to pay child support in it anymore. Oh, fuck.
I like how they use real life scenarios.
So Bowser's more like a Genghis Khan in this universe, is he?
Yeah, he really is the Genghis Khan of the Mario world. As opposed to the incel formerly known as Mario.
Looks like a cat when he does that.